them. I mean, never know say no broom around and so I go get one broom. But I sweep the glass and pick up it. I don't really put in
Spev is live, guys. Come join me. Spev, I'm home. We are home.
So guys, as me say, I never want to really ask back for no help. I just want to do bathroom and stuff, but guys, it's kind of hard. I beg you, please, no matter how small it is.
Nobody's home. Where's everybody, my people? Wow, nobody in the house tonight. All right, guys, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And it's like everybody's resting and dinner is gone. We came home today. I was so tired, guys. I slept, woke up, Cheryl went out, got dinner. And this, I don't even know the company, which company. Usually I don't. I like to cook. But today she got, and this is the best fried rice I've ever seen. It has carrots in it. It has the bean sprout thing, onions, scallion, peas. I've never seen one so rich with vegetables in it. And the the rice was not even salty. The rice was fresh and good. I really commended this. I have to give them a good review. Because usually um you buy from the Chinese or the whoever they are, and it's so full with MSG. But this didn't. This one was very, very good. All right, people coming on and then they leave. Guys, come on and join me for a minute. Hey Joshua, you know what, Joshua? I gotta give you a. It's just Chinese food, Josh. I don't know what it's Chinese food in this area of Connecticut. But usually you buy the fried rice. Years ago when we used to buy it, and it was just they just threw a couple of the onion pieces in it. But this one was rich with veggies. I was surprised when I poured it in the dish that Josh, give a thumbs up as you come in, Josh. Give a thumbs up, please. Oh, this is a different Joshua. I thought it was the other Joshua who always comes on and hang out with me. Yeah, but it's just very different. So it really caught my attention. I was telling my daughter-in-law that this is the best I've ever had in for so long. We came back. We disembarked from the ship about 8 o'clock this morning, and then we got my daughter had reserved an Uber to bring us up here to Connecticut from New York. My God, you know how expensive that was. I felt bad for her because she reserved it. We paid 200 and something to go to New York. Considering if we had to, um, I think it was worth it because the Uber picked them up, then they came here and picked us up. So we had a big vehicle that accommodated all of us. And so we traveled together. Then when we were coming back, my daughter had reserved something to come, and it said it was 400 to bring us here to Connecticut. By the time we got, well, we really did get a plush car. It was a nice car, nice luxury vehicle from in Manhattan area there. And on the way up, the guy said, it's not 400, it's 540 to bring us to Connecticut because the Uber people reserved a luxury vehicle for us. But so you're gonna do? We're already driving. We can't dispute anything. So we came up. And I told my daughter since I didn't contribute anything, I would help her to pay for that. But the trip was great, guys. It was great. I mean, as a first time person on a cruise ship, I the experience was different. The kids were saying that they should have done a few less days than the 8 days. That was my first time because we spent so much more time on water instead of hitting up. We were supposed to go to Bahamas, then we were supposed to go to the Stirrup Islands. Then at the last minute, they canceled the Stirrup Islands stop. It's the Norwegian cruise line. They own that stop. They own that place, that island. But the last minute, people were frustrated because they said this is the fourth time they canceled the Stirrup Islands. So we did Bahamas and we come around to Orlando. And we're able to go to Cocoa Beach and hang out there for a good while. We had lunch there. We spent a long time because we should we had until 8:30 to get back on the ship. And so we were able to do lunch, went to the beach, and got a lot of, we really enjoyed the time there. And then we got back on board. And then we were in water back to New York, and that was that. But it was the most I felt was Friday night, early Sabbath morning, like early, Saturday morning. You could feel, I don't know if the ship was going too fast. I don't know what happened, but you could feel like movement. You could feel if you were walking, like in the bed, you could feel the swaying. And that was the most I felt. And I was wondering, oh, this was different. All the other days, it was like you didn't even know you were on the water. But that specific time, we felt it. I think it was Friday morning because my son was saying the same thing too when we went to dinner last night. And so it was a good experience for those of you people in my age group out there. If you get the opportunity, don't pass upon it. Go and get the experience. You don't ever feel like you're out there in the water. And yet I was able to walk around, sat on the deck, eat breakfast in the area there in the cafeteria or the cafe, whatever they call it. It's huge. And sit by the window and look out on the water and didn't feel any way at all. It's just like it's like like a whole apartment building up in there. Like people dress. In my head, when I thought of a cruise ship, I thought of people dressed up and not so. People were just them old self and just having the time of their life, you know. So I enjoyed it. First experience, I enjoyed it. I think I want to do it again. But I would rather if we had more stops so we could get off, walk around and enjoy some sunlight and all of that. We hung out on the deck where we had sun, but Mostly it just seemed like because you're inside my apartment was a studio and it was nice. It was just me. But I was at one end, I was in the front, the kids were in the other end, and so it was a lot of walking to get from me to get up to them when we meet up for breakfast or lunch or dinner. Sometimes I just did breakfast and then do dinner at 6 o'clock, and that's it. Um, Today I didn't even eat. We got up. We had to be off the ship. Our floor was off the ship at 8:15, and we met up because I was closer to where we needed to exit, and so they met with me at 8 o'clock, and then we just left. And guys, walking. Dear God, we walked. We I put in some good walking. But what it has done, it has encouraged me now to start again. I usually get out there and do my walking and all of that. I might not be able to do like get up and go walk because 6 o'clock I'm up getting ready to go back to work to go to work. But what I have to my access is the long corridors at work. So my intention is that I'm going back to my breakfast at late day, like 11 o'clock. So when I eat at 6 in the evening, I will wait, I'll continue my fasting. So my intermittent fasting, which depending on what time I eat, I will stagger the next day's meal so that my body gets enough time to process every single thing. And then when I'm on my breaks, I just walk. Because I'm telling you, I did some good walking. I'm so thankful to God, that when I went back to work in July, I tell you this because I was home in Jamaica not doing much because I'm not an out there person. And I wasn't encouraged, like, I wasn't feeling up to the HIPAA movement in Jamaica because I felt crippled because of the crime. When you listen, like I was in Trelawney in Falmouth area, you have people still robbing people, shooting people, things like those. And so I wasn't 100% comfortable to just get up and go out there. Yeah, I could have met up with other people in the gated community, but what I found out was that people are people. And when people have kind of negatives in them, because I remember one person who, I'm not saying their names, but they were the first people that I kind of linked up with, saw them walking, and we stopped and chatted for a while. And she was saying, "Oh my God, I wish I had your veranda to come sit on and catch the cool breeze off the sea." But I think I have that kind of a spirit, a discerning spirit where I kind of read up people and I get close to them or I just leave them alone. I never felt connected to them. And so I never decided to join them in anything that they were doing. Come to find out, yeah, they have bad mind because that's a lady who was trying to get rid of the former lady who came in to sell things for no reason. The girl did them nothing, and yet they reported her to the management office saying that she was selling her stuff too expensive. Mind you, she'd have to go out and go buy the stuff, then bring it into us, clean them up, bring it into us to our door, right to our doors. So if she sells a pound of carrots for 250, if you don't want it, then just don't buy it. But you're going to go say about she robbing people and doing that. I felt bad for the girl. She was crying. I said, don't cry. I said, when God have you covered, you're well covered. No weapons will ever that they form against you will prosper. Trust God and go about your business and sell your goods. Because unless other people go in and complain, I pray that, they won't lock her out of the community. But as far as I know, she was still going in and selling her stuff. So I felt it from day one. I didn't feel connected to these people. And when I heard um, they had a voice note where she was talking to somebody about it, and I said, my God, we are one people. And if you have somebody trying to make a living, why are you fighting them? But that's the nature. No matter if we travel and we see life differently and we get the chance to build. When you have that bad heart in you, no matter what you have, you still carry the bad heart with you. So I wasn't doing a lot of movement in Jamaica. I walking on everything. And then when I came back here, it took me about a couple weeks to kind of get myself back together. But I got the job so quickly. So when I went for the interview, guys, I had to stay with the security people at the gate before I could enter the administrative office. And the lady, when she came down to get me, let me tell you something, to walk up the little hill to go to go to her office, I was so winded. I said, my God, And I went in there and she sat down and it took me a while to sit. And after I was able to calm my body down and sat down, then the day when I had to go in again and model the lesson for the students to decide if they want me or not. Again, it was a push, but we walked and we stopped. The lady was like, "You want me to help you carry the bag?" And I says, "No, let me carry it. It's not much." But I had books in there I wanted to give to each student, a notebook, da 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 da, and I had some goodies in there for them. But I'm grateful that while there, I was getting up and moving and getting up and moving, walking around the building. Haven't went outside maybe 2 or 3 times, but mostly back and forth in the hallways in the building, just walking. Because it helped. When I got on the ship, when we boarded in New York, and the process to get to boarding when we're checking in, there were so many people. There were 5,000 people on the ship, and to get our to where we started, Mister, my goodness gracious me! But guys, I was so proud of myself, because I walked. I was listen. Didn't have to stop one time, and I was just walking, just walking. I said, God, thank you. I said, I really have to keep on, getting back to my weight loss journey because I did start and had lost how many dress sizes and doing good. But I see how sometimes when your mind not in it or you don't have, I think I'm leaning too much and having somebody to get up and walk with, how it can. But I was so happy. And while we were there, as I said, I'm in the studio apartments and I was at the forward of the ship forward. My kids were in the AFT, which is the back. And let me tell you, to walk from my room over to their room, it was a nice piece of walking, man. And then depending on where we have dinner, it's either I'm walking from their section all the way back to me, or we come to the forward elevator sections where they have to take the long trek back, and I just walk a short distance to my place. But I am so thankful. And then when we left the ship again this morning, man, walking. And then we come down now and we had to come outside. Where they dropped us off when we were going was nearer to up there. Now we're leaving. So we have to navigate all the way through to come out to another section, I think section 7, where we waited for a taxi. And I praise God, I wasn't winded. I was just, but when I got home, I slept. I fell asleep um, when I got home. But just giving thanks, guys, just giving thanks. So thanks for all the prayers and the well wishes. I'm asking to just lift up my children, especially my daughter Jody, who, I'm from the goodness of her heart. There's nothing too good for that kid to hand to her mom. All three of them are the same way. And even Sheree, there's nothing that they just. I just thank God. If I ever sit down and thank God, then you know what. But they make it possible. And so we had a good time. They looked out for me. It's the wake up, Mom. Are you ready to go down for breakfast? We're going now. We want you to come with us. Sometimes they go in for lunch and I say, no, I'm not hungry. There's too much food in this place. I don't want to eat too much food on here. But I wasn't hungry. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And thankful for all things. So for you parents out there raising your children, sometimes it's hard. I know parenting can be hard. That kids don't come with any directions or there's nothing. It's just a trial and error. But all you have to do, treat them well. Treat them well. Don't spoil them. Don't buy them things because they don't know the value of things. Don't you ever sit there and say, oh, them I forget this, them I forget that. No, they don't have to. Teach them how to be satisfied with what you can afford to give to them. And teach them good manners. Because let me tell you something. In the long run, when you plant the seeds in them, they will come back and they will display those kind of behaviors to you. So be good to them, love them, respect them, and as I always say, support. Sorry. Support them, support them. Support them. In every way you can, just support them. Just support them. A kind word. Talk to them about what their plans are. Find out if they need any support. Because sometimes they want to do it all on their own. But sometimes you can say, oh, I know you're planning to do so and so. Is there anything I can do to help you? Don't do it for them, but help them. And when they make it in life and they're in comfortable places, believe me, it's going to spill over on you as well. So again, just pray them up and ask God to continue to keep them, keep them focused on His love and His will and His commandments and His principles. That's all I'm asking you, and to protect them from all harms and dangers. He has already prospered them and found favor in them. So that is it, guys. So I just wanted to jump on here because I'm getting ready for work tomorrow. I have to I told you about the I told you about the t-shirts at work that I'm teaching, that I'm working with the students on, and we made my little card. I'm sorry. So we made I have to bring the cricket home. So I have the cricket here at home. These are the mats. So I'm going to be doing, I bought some new vinyl because the other vinyl I had bought, it wasn't the vinyl that's bad, it was the machine wasn't programmed correctly. So we were losing when we cut the vinyl, it was cutting straight through everything. So now I bought new vinyl. I don't even see the packet. But I bought new vinyl. Oh, it's over there. And I'm going to cut some quotes, do some quotes so we can do some shirts. As I said, I think I got 100 and something shirts from the director. And we're going to, I cut it here and then I bring it to work and teach them how to weed it or to peel the unnecessary vinyl out. And then we did 2 heat presses before I went away. So now I'm going to get some more. So after school, because I'm there, the kids finish their classes. I'm done teaching at 3:15. And so from 3:15 until 4:30, I'm still in the building. So I'll use that time to do administrative stuff, which isn't much of anything. Have few students stay back, work with them on the t-shirts, and then do my walking. So I'm thankful, guys. I feel good. My allergies are still here. Not bad. I didn't cough a lot. I watched my food, no dairy. Um, so that was good. And so I wasn't coughing my life out. um, so I'm not sick. I don't have any, like, it's just my allergies, upper respiratory, they said. I have the allergens and but I hope all is well with you where you are. I'm gonna jump off. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging with me. And I just wish everyone the best. And now that I'm back, I'm going to get some things in place. I'm going to reach out to my sister. Her birthday actually was yesterday. And I reached out. I had some Wi-Fi, so I texted her. I said, "Happy birthday, sis. Hope you had a great day." She says, "Okay, I'll have a great day now that now that I hear from you." God is so good. I follow her. She's the oldest, and then it's me. And so thank God for family, and thank God when you can relate to them. Like I have one brother, we are very close. So God is good. Because one lady on the on the ship, um, she said, "Oh, you're heading there again." I said, "Yeah, these kids." No, I was waiting for them in the near where the elevator was, and she was passing, and she says, "Good morning. Oh, I love your dress. It looks so beautiful." So my son had bought me three long dresses. They're like summer wear, like, and I had one on, very colorful, very nice, and she liked it. And I'm there waiting. So she went downstairs, came back up, and I was still there. She said, "You're still here?" So yeah, the kids want me to go to dinner with them, but I'm waiting. She said, "Thank God." She said, "You know how many kids don't want to be bothered with the parents? They would so you're blessed," she said. This was a white lady. And I stopped and I said, "Yes, I am blessed. God is good." So it's a good thing when your kids really want to be in your company, because I do know there are kids who don't want to be bothered. Everything that, like, I'm here with my son in their home, and I'm going to be spending the winter, I think, here. And then after the winter, then I think I will find a place for myself. Maybe, I don't know. But we'll work with that when we get there. But God is good when you can, eat with the family. And, I never wanted them to leave home when they left. It's like a part of me left with me, with them, like, I just like, okay, it was just the four of us forever, and then, well, God is good. They went on to do better things. Wow. Yes, I was. Welcome 8791. We when we went to Orlando, when we left the Bahamas, we stopped in Orlando, and we were there. um Grayson and Gia got to go in the beach, and that, yes, we were there at Cocoa Beach in what is it? Oh my God. What's the name of the place? It's like a thing for the United States. Co- Whatever. Because we had to go through security. Everybody had to leave the ship and then go back and get processed. Everybody had to show their passports and that they were legal to be in the country. And then who wanted to go back on the ship went back, but we didn't go back. We took a Uber over to Cocoa Beach. Exactly. That's it. Welcome. Cape Canaveral, Kennedy Space Center. The head is old. Yeah. Seems like you have some. Are you from there, or have you been on a ship before and took the same route? Do you live in Orlando, or you talk to me? Thanks for joining. I'm so happy somebody joins and is talking with me. So welcome everyone. Welcome. I've been talking like for nearly 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you have if you have a channel, please write MBP to drop your link, and hopefully my people will come over and to subscribe to your channel. I think I subscribed to Welcome's channel already because I think I've been there. I don't know, remember. I have to go check it out. Make sure I subscribe if you have a channel, because some people have a handle, but they don't have. They're not really into YouTube for to benefit from it. They just watch the videos. So welcome and thank you for joining. Give me a thumbs up, guys. If you're in, give us thumbs up. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Yep, I was there. I was there. Actually, I the video we did some video footage there, but there was music going on. And so when the video went up, I did the hibachi night. For Thanksgiving we did hibachi with the family, and we did the we put all of those pieces together, and but because of the music at Cocoa Beach, they flagged it, so I couldn't monetize it, so the music copyright thing. So I deleted it because I really was thinking of not putting all the pieces together. I wanted to put them separately, and so if they flag something, then I didn't lose all of because it's what it is. But I saw it, so I took it down. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. So it was a good trip. Thank you so much. Welcome. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the next thumbs up. Absolutely appreciate it. Guys, I love all of you and appreciate all the support that you give respectfully. And I always am thankful for kindness, kind words, and encouraging, uplifting words. So thank you. So already this evening we got a text. Oops. My phone died. Oh boy, 0%. Where the kids are talking about, oh, the next trip will be to Bermuda. I'm like, but it was a good experience. Believe me, I am thankful that in my old age I got a chance to do this. And I want to do it again. Maybe not for such a long time, not for such a long, I don't know, unless we're going to different places and we're covering more stops, then probably, we could do like 2 weeks, but we're stopping. We're not spending so much time on the water. Yeah, we went to the Bahamas, and then we were supposed to go to Stirrup Islands. But then when we got back on the ship, and they made an announcement and said all of the excursions that we had for Stirrup Islands, they had to cancel because they were doing something. Because Stirrup Islands is owned by them, by the Norwegian cruise people. So I don't know what was going on over there. They said they were doing work over there, so the ship couldn't go in. So we didn't get to go there and to get off the boat and go enjoy the island. Um, but then we just head right over to Orlando, and that was not bad. I didn't mind it. Um, First time in America. I've been here since '83, and it was the first time I put my feet in sand in America. I've never gone to their beaches because they're always so the water is so dark, and even in down there. Oh, you got to go over there. We didn't get to go. I heard people who went there before wanted to go back. They did say it's a nice space over there. Thank you so much. Look at you. I'm so grateful that you joined. Thank you. Sharing your experiences here with me. Thank you so much to be for being part of the channel. And see, now you know you and I have something in common. Yeah, they said it was nice. I told the kids I wasn't sure because you had to get out of the big ship to go on a smaller and on a smaller thing to go. But they said, Mommy, it still doesn't feel bad. You'll like it. So I wanted to have the experience, but another time. So we give God the thanks for every blessing. Guys, please give me a thumbs up as you come in. You know, when you like the videos, it helps me, watching the videos, sharing them, and encouraging others to subscribe to the channel and just help me grow. But we have to watch the videos because that's where the revenue comes in. So now it's back to business, guys, and we'll talk to my sister and my cousin later. If not tonight, tomorrow. Okay, you can do Jamaica. Have you ever been to Falmouth? Have you ever been on a cruise where they come down to Falmouth? Because it was when I went, I remember some years ago when people were talking about they get jobs on ships in Falmouth and cruise ships, and I'm saying Falmouth, cruise ships. Then when I went home some years ago, before I actually moved down there, um, and when we went, then I see how I couldn't put it together. I couldn't put it together, but when I went and I saw how they did it, I said, okay. Because there was some, I think the revenue that, what is it? The tax office was around in that area near the water. I remember going over there and said, oh God, I could sit here all day, this cool breeze. And then, oh, you dock in Montego Bay, you go the other end. Okay. And then when I went now and see how the same thing they did in the Bahamas, where they put the tiles down or whatever they put down and make the big walking space and shopping and all the excitement, is it's very similar there down in Falmouth. Quite interesting. So when I went now, when I was back home now, and where I lived, you could see the ships coming in and you could see them leaving, and it's quite interesting. We're just watching it coming across in the early morning, then docking in Falmouth, and we're watching it, just watching it light up, and then watching the lights go down at night, and then in the morning you get up to get Kayla ready for school, and you see it leaving out to the next stop. So it's a good experience. Never thought, in a million years, and never liked the water. Never, ever liked the water. But 8 days out there, I said, okay. Every 2 years, beautiful. Yeah, it's a good experience. God's wonderful. It's interesting. So I'm just hoping everybody had a good Thanksgiving and everybody's feeling good, especially in their mind, that your minds are, that you're feeling good in your heads, in your minds, and you're filling your heart with gratitude and no anger, no war, no negative, just fill it with gratitude. Just always, there's so much to be thankful for, no matter how little, but it's still much. And so as we go forth, let's just do that. And so that life can become more bearable. When we're filled with the anger and the frustration and the bitterness, we find that it just eats at us, it just eats at you, and there's no peace. And so you don't want to be aggravated and bitter and all day. You want to feel good. You want to look at something and give thanks. And you want to just remember that God is still in control. So yeah, today I spoke about Cola Smith and how he's distributing stuff down there. I want to send him a text message, maybe in the morning early, to just find out some things. I just found out that one sheet of zinc now is $4,500, and we want to see, because if we can give if we can give some persons 10 sheets of zinc, we're not going to be able to give a lot of persons. But if you're still interested to add to the GoFundMe, we still didn't reach our goal because I haven't been promoting it as I should. But if you want to continue to donate to the GoFundMe so we can reach a goal, $500 should be able to give somebody, not even, no. Well, we do it as best as we can, to make sure that we rebuild something down there in St. Elizabeth. So, my people, I love you, appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, Mama, good night, my dear. How are you? Welcome in. So, today I really, last night, I had to buy a Wi Fi package from Starlink, I think it was, on the boat, so that I could have access my channel and drop some videos. And so I went crazy, crazy, getting a few videos out. And I was watching a person talking about. I was watching some of the things. I was watching his Cola's sister Natalie talking about something J Progress said. He was talking about people were talking about. But Cola Smith is doing what he does. He's there. He's out there going out to do the big, 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 big old how much $100,000 worth of shopping, getting it loaded on the trucks to get them down into the country. Thank God that they have a place, because he was doing it at first in his house and it was too much. It was way too much. So I mentioned it. I said it would make sense that if he get the people on his team to help out and pay them. And then I noticed that he gets the stuff and they head to the country with it. And it seems like they have a looks like a school or a church or community hall, a community space there. We're all hands on deck, packing the bags, getting things done. I also had mentioned about if they could get stuff for like the older people who they have high blood pressure, they can't do corned beef and the tin food that is so filled with preservatives. So if they could get something a little different, and dumpling is something that will bound you. Too much dumpling will bound up your stomach if you're not getting vegetables to kind of modify it and to process it properly. So I worried for the older people. But I like that the last time when he went to Lime Hall in St. Anne's there, that he had baby formula for the little babies. I mean, the needs are great. It's not one size fit everybody. Not everybody want cornmeal and flour and sugar and stuff. We're saying, yeah, they must take what them get. But no, we have to make sure that what we're giving, that they can use it. So I'm hoping to see when he does, like, just find some collaboration or find some support where he can target a space where they will get building materials to help them rebuild. The food is one thing, but if they're still catching in people's places, people want people in them space until after a while, because sometimes people's bathroom ethics are different. Sometimes people's sleeping ethics are different. And so you take people in, some people, the tidiness, they don't have it. And so it's not everybody is going to be willing to keep people in their space long term. So they can get the help to rebuild for themselves. Then even a start, just a big room so they can secure some things and replace some things. Boy, it's rough. That would be good as well. But Carlos is doing a huge. He's doing the biggest thing in Jamaica. He's doing the biggest. Carlos is not going around in a little truck and handing out a couple uncle back. He's going around in a huge truck, and people talking about the money he collects. He's not putting it in his pocket. You see definitely that the money is being spent. Hey, blessings to you, Paulette. Oh my goodness, it's so great to see you joining. You know, he is out there. You see the receipts. He's not holding up the receipt a mile away and said, "Oh yes, people, we bought some stuff." He's showing the receipts that he's spending $1 million getting stuff, 500,000 getting stuff. He's showing the big monies that are being spent. So of course he's gonna have to pay all them people. Those people not coming out to pack bags for free. All those people, the iron drivers, them now give up them time for their in a country who much hours are driving for free. They have to eat, they have their families. And so people have to stop nitpicking and looking for things. Let callers deal with the financial part of it. The people who are unloading their monies, let them question him if they feel their monies are not spent how it should be spent. But people need to learn to appreciate people and be thankful and encourage good works instead of looking for little things to nitpick at and to push people down. It's a good thing he's not thin skinned like, he gets discouraged and give up. A lot of people, oh, where did this money, all these people talking have never contributed a penny to anything. But they're the first one to find a reason to talk the garbage they talk. So let us learn to encourage people, guys. Let us learn to encourage. Let us learn to support. Let us remember to give me a thumbs up. I have 4 people here with me now, and thank you so much for the thumbs up. Please remember to thumbs up on the video so that helps me um, in the things that I do as well. So we give power and credit, not power, because only God, you know, but we give encouragement and appreciation. When we see people, you donate your funds to them and you see them, they're your hands and your feet because you're not able to be there, but you see them. Absolutely welcome. I don't know if you're female or male, you know. Every person in like I used to remember when we always say that those people collecting for these are the kids in Africa, the little kids and the nose. And I remembered when I started donating to them, and when you look and see how much goes towards the children, a big chunk of the money you pledge to these people goes to administrative stuff, a big chunk of it. So when you put the $21 a month, it's not the $21 a month going towards these kids. All these advertisements they do, the people who have to organize the things, the people who have to get the things together and to ship it out, all of that has to be paid for. So when people just sit back and them see people might get 4,000 US and them and look say, oh, him not spend 4,000 buy food. It's garbage. We need to stop it. He bought his truck. He didn't buy his truck just to go around and do charity work. He's a young man building. He's a young man trying. He has a family to feed. YouTube is his job. That's where he makes his income. And so, whatever he's doing and however he's doing, people send funds. They say, yes, we're sending it to help. He also has to pay himself. The time he's putting in. It's not that, oh, he's not giving back. Yes, he's giving back his time and all of that. But he also deserves to get whether half the pay or the full pay. All of the volunteer people who come in and to help. They're not rich people. These are people who have families to feed. And they're taking time off to come and all those bags, you think it easy? It's not easy. The truck drivers, they have to feed their families too. The trucks have to be gassed up or oiled up, whatever they use in them. And he's going out there, his truck is going out loaded with water and whatever else. His personal vehicle, looks like the wife's truck, it's on the road as well. So we need to stop talking foolishness and encourage what he does. And if we want to contribute and we don't have the funds to contribute, pray for him and thank him for the work that he's doing. Right now, he's doing the biggest scale of work down there. Biggest. Because when he goes out, it's not a couple bags. It's not a couple little bags and then that's it. He's handing out hundreds of bags per visit to the communities. So I have nothing bad to say about you, Cole Smith, Master Cole Smith. I applaud the work that you do as a young man. At the same time, you have your other things to do. Luckily for you, you have people who can help you, who can be there, making sure things get done while you are doing the work, the charity work. God will always bless you because He says on all the donors, all the super donors on His channel, He has thousands and thousands of supporters, and when they come together and donate, it's going to be powerful. And so we want to say thanks to all of them who are using him as their hands and feet to support those who are in need, because the needs are great. So my people, yeah, what they're talking about him not spending the money and this and that and all of the foolishness they talk, you know, and they don't understand it. There are a lot of them who are putting up the cameras in people's faces, and they're getting the views on YouTube, and so their revenue is going up. They're getting big paychecks from YouTube, and at the same time, you don't see them bring in a little case of water and drop off. And some of them, again, they're collecting. If you go to their YouTube, their thing, so many GoFundMe created, and when you go, you see that the monies are collected. But watch their videos and see how much they really give back to the people, and how many people you follow them, and see how much of those monies they collected. GoFundMe, you can see what is there, but for their PayPal and all that, you can trace that. So if they're putting a PayPal and CashApp and GoFundMe, and they're getting 4 or 5 thousand on GoFundMe, £13,000 on GoFundMe, and we don't know what they're getting in the other and in the other areas. So they need to stop nitpicking and pushing down and look at the big picture and know that it's not as easy as it looks. And pray people up and be thankful. And those, and I did the video about those who are capitalizing on the disaster, that they should have a conscience. They're collecting, give something back to the people. Give something back. Even if they select one family and say, all right, let me get you back some zinc. It's so sad that even now you're seeing videos coming up with, oh, we just went here and this is what, zinc still in a bush. Nothing has changed. So if so much people collecting, people should have roof on them house already and some windows in and them dry. A lot of furniture get wet and fall apart, tear up. Some they should have a little seat back in the house. So let us remember, guys, that life happens and that's how it is. But let us not be quick to tear down. Let us be quick to build up. Let us be quick to support. Let us be quick to encourage, and never ever stop praying one for another. So I'm hoping that wherever you are tonight, that your minds are at peace, that you had a meal today, and that you heard from your family, and the love continues to grow. So thanks to you who have hung out with me. Welcome 9898791. Thank you so much for sharing. Absolutely appreciate you. Thanks for those. Hey, my niece. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. It's been a while. Come home today and fast asleep. Sleep, wake up, ate something. Because this one I left out, I didn't go down to breakfast before we disembark. Um, Welcome back to the cold. As a matter of fact, like yesterday we went down to dinner. But because Sabbath was Sabbath, so I spent a lot of time up in my room. And when we went down, it was so cold out on the deck. And we were walking out toward, and I just turned right back. I said, no, guys, let's go in. Let's go back in. So we didn't eat out on the deck. We went in and ate inside there. And I said, we're getting near to New York again. But we because we went down to New York, we did wear our coats. We did have our warm clothing. And so today when we came and we came outside, we weren't freezing cold, we were warm. Yeah, but I'm home ready for work tomorrow. And hey, hey, uh-oh, gotta fix up the clothes. Grandma is on.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, my baby.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey.
Hey, but it's Andrea.
Yeah, go shower. Come here, my grandson. Gonna get ready for school. Grandma will lift you up too.
Look at me too.
Look at you too.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hello, grandkids. Your cousin says hello, grandkids. Say hey. Little J plays.
Come watch this. Come watch this.
What's what? This lotion?
Yeah.
That's not lotion. It's
Okra.
oil of Olay. Oops. Stomach is full.
Yeah.
I said sorry.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Come on.
Bye. Go take a shower.
I don't worry about because I'm cold.
Go.
Come on. This is my room is so cool.
This room is so cool.
Yeah. I gotta take my beat off.
Somebody says hello, babies.
Hello, baby.
Yeah, hello,
I'm ready
babies.
to medicine.
Yeah, these are my vitamins.
Andrea.
Yeah, those are vitamins gonna make you strong.
Yes, they make me strong.
Yes. You're gonna get tired and you're gonna get stronger.
Absolutely, baby Gia.
So
Later.
bye,
Bye. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Hello, grandkids. Yeah, it's back to school, guys. We have to be back for tomorrow. Yeah. So we're back. It's not very cold. Even though my son he keeps this heat at such a high. Oh my god. But it's not very cold. Yeah. Yeah, I listen, and usually, Little J plays. Please again remember to type MVP so you can drop your link. And guys, please, if a link is dropped, please go over and support. I'm asking you kindly. Go over and support my niece. As she grows her channel. Usually I don't sleep in the days, Mojo. Usually I don't sleep in the days. Usually, no matter what happened, I always find something to do. I write something. I do something to keep myself awake. Is it lowercase, Mojo? I think it's lowercase. Oh, here you go. Welcome. So if you click on the link, guys, please go over and support her. Usually I don't sleep, but boy, when I got here today, man, we had a nice ride from New York coming up. And I was sharing that when Jody booked the trip to come back to pick us up in Manhattan, they said it was $400 for the return. It's true, when your body tired, it's true, you just go sleep. And when the guy came, we got a nice vehicle. I forgot the name of the vehicle. It's a luxury something in Manhattan, one of them luxury black vehicle. It holds 7 away. And on the way, as he drove out of Manhattan coming up, he told her that Uber reserved a luxury vehicle. And that was $150 or more. But listen, in life I always say this, if you can afford it, doesn't matter what. All we're gonna do, get out and say, no, we're not paid, we're not da. We just come. We got a nice ride because it was spacious, all the suitcases them just hold perfectly in the back, and we had a nice ride coming up. So it's better than fighting it and then have to go wait for how long to get something else. So God is good. But thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love to the little grandchildren. I have the two of them, Grace and Gia. God is good. They enjoyed their trip. They enjoyed the trip. They enjoyed the trip. They enjoyed the arcade. Every time we go down to the grandma, we're going to the arcade. you know, you just do your part for them because, what you give to them is what they grow up sometimes and give back. And so that's how life is. So thank you guys. They're taking their showers now. They're getting washed up and I don't need to iron because on the trip I said, I don't need to go back and do laundry when I get home Sunday. So I sent out a bag of laundry. I wanted to have the full experience. And then they had a reggae night as a 876 link up night. Oh my God, link up evening. It was an evening. And man, I danced so much. I danced. I said, it was so nice. They were just good liquor, not no raunchy music. It's a family thing. Man, I dance so much. I dance. I don't know, I seen them up on video, but it was so refreshing. I think it was the Monday. We went on Sabbath, and I think that was Sunday, 876 connection. And so they were just playing reggae music by the pool. It was nice. It was so nice. But I am not a nightlife person, so most evenings after dinner, usually I hang around with them a little. We went to play bingo. But that place is not a place to give out no money. You don't win much or anything, but you just enjoy what you enjoy. But that is how it goes. Just wanted to share this moment with you guys that you know that I'm back and we're all good and giving thanks. So, much love, everybody. Much love, much love, much love. All right, so take good care of yourselves, everybody. If you have any questions, real quickly, we have over the hour mark. Not that I'm just here. My book bag is packed, but I want to do a couple things for the t-shirts. I want to do a cricket. One evening, I'll take you on the journey with me for the cricket. But I also want to start my walking again and probably take you guys on some of the walks with me. I don't know if I can do videos outside the building that I work in because it's a federal thing. Every classroom, every day you see me go in there, there's a camera on my face. Every classroom has a camera set up there. When I sat in the security office when I was waiting for my interview, I'm looking at the teachers in the classrooms. I'm looking at people walking down the hall and the camera. So I said, is that what you're going to be doing when I start teaching in there? And I say, yeah, the cameras are in every room, in all the corridors. Yeah, so they, but you have nothing to hide, so you just deal with it. Not in the cold, Mojo, Little J plays, not in the cold. I intend to use the corridors in the school building. The corridors are long enough that I can walk down corridors, turn around, come down, walk down my corridor, turn around, walk, I can do walking inside and I still cover a lot of ground. Yeah. So that's so, oh, I got this in Bahamas. It had a thing, it's a necklace, but I put it on my wrist because it had a pointy thing on it, and I took it off. I did a video last night. I took it off. It was so sharp. And I said, no, I was going to leave it there in the room. But then when I looked at the little thing, they put it on with a piece of wire. And so I was able to disconnect the wire. And I said, okay, let me keep it. And the kids, I got them some stuff for their teachers to go back to school tomorrow. So that's that. So much love to all of you. You know, I love you. I appreciate all of your support. Some of you are busy, so I don't get to see you as often. But please don't forget to watch the videos. Please and like them. I know they're not exciting like today. What's her name? Miss McPherson. Forgot her first name. And I was talking about the views, and I said, boy. And she said, well, there you go. Welcome. Just as good. As long as you get up and move, just move. Sometimes I walk. I set the desk with a pathway between them. If it seemed to walk to the window, walk back to my desk, walk to the window, walk back. Whatever walking I can get in, because it really helped me on this trip. I'm telling you guys, I covered so much grounds. And I didn't have to stop and catch breath. I didn't have to do nothing. I was just moving. But she mentioned in the comments, she says, Miss Bev, you're gonna have to be out in the ocean cooking something in the middle of the ocean to get those kind of get. And you know, it's interesting. You know, for me, what do I do? What do I do to get views? I don't I don't have a team to cook dumpling and compete how much dumpling they can eat. I wouldn't even start that, because I could only eat 2 dumplings. You know, so it's like the excitement's there if you have a team. My kids are not into social media. So right there, it's what it is. When I do the Sabbath Vespers, when I had Kayla, we were doing, you still see the views were just, you know, people not interested in that. But I'm going to keep going until the right thing hits. I know when you do controversial things, yeah, people come, and it's what it is. But God is good, and in time, the right thing will come along where I don't have to, things will just fall in place. So my good people, have a great night by choice. I love you. Don't forget that. Let's pray one for another, that God will continue to open those doors of blessings for us. Sometimes we're praying and we're not, but keep hoping. God knows why sometimes he doesn't open certain doors. A lot of times our blessings doesn't come until it's later in life. Sometimes I smile. I said, my God, you know the reason why. Because if we had gotten some blessings earlier, some of us are such giving people that would have given it all away. And then in our late years, we would have nothing left. So God knows his timing well. And he opens those doors that need to be opened in the right time. So don't give up and don't lose hope. Just stay humble, stay grateful, and in time, all will take place. Ta-ta. I have gums. I always have packs of gums. All right. Good night, everybody. Much love always. Yes, you likewise, Miss Welcome. I don't know if you're a Miss or a Mister, but you likewise. I think you're a Miss when you say you walk back and forth in your office as well. Bye. Mwah.